Good morning, guys and gals. Hello, my friends. This is your host, Joe, Life with Yosef. It is the 9th of September of 2025. And in California, this is Admission Day, where on September 9th of 1850, the California Republic joined the United States as the 31st state. And I guess that's 175 years ago. I am in front of Chris's, which is a hamburger type place with some breakfast. And I ate here 4 times, all the drive-through. It was really good. I had a couple of double bacon cheeseburgers, chili fries. Last night I had a patty melt with no onions and no dressing. Somebody on my Binions Cafe video rode my ass about saying it's not a real patty melt. Well, I don't like onions and I don't eat any mayonnaise, anything, so I don't know what to tell you. And I had a hot dog and I even had a milkshake last night, which I try to stay away from. So if you're down this way and you want something that's not Burger King, that's a lot better for the same cost, I think you should go to Chris's. Chris's is on Foothill, about a par 5 west of the Wigwam, in the city of Rialto, San Bernardino County, California. So we're going to press on and we're going to see what's next. Our next stop of the day, just a hop, skip, and a jump up the road east. I am at the intersection of 4th and 5th. And 5th is the 4-lane road that used to be US 66 and the Mother Road. Now I'm taking this shot because I'm gonna pip in a couple of pictures here of a CHP motor unit and what used to be, geez, there's a ton of truck traffic right here, and what used to be right here at the intersection. Now I love stuff like this, and I figured, well, you may as well. So here are the pictures, here you go, and we'll see what's next. Our next stop of the day finds us at Flo's Farmhouse Cafe in Riverside County, California. This is just off of California 91, a mile or two off the, freeway. I'm eating my Hanai Vin here for breakfast and some fellowship. I'm going to do a separate restaurant review, which I'll post along the line here. I'm really having a rough morning. It's just, some days it's a tough one. I had to cancel my dinner with my Hanai Leif last night because I could hardly get out of bed. God, I was sick yesterday. Feeling a little rough morning, the sweats and stuff, but I'm going to plod through my day. I think I know what I'm doing, and we're going to see. So we're going to have breakfast when my Hanai arrives, and we'll see what's next. Well, we had our breakfast, and I made a separate review, which you'll see. I'll probably link to in the description. I'm going to get gas, and then Vin's going to take me to a particular historic site in Riverside County, Riverside City in Riverside County. It is the original orange tree of California. Every single orange tree is from this tree, grafted or whatever. So we're going to go there next after I get gas. It's already hot and I'm tired, so we'll see what's next. Our next stop of the day finds us at the original orange tree for all orange trees in the state of California. Now, they don't have a plaque, and you can see it's, come on, dude. You can see it's really fenced off and all. Vin says that there are 2 trees in there. There used to be 3 and one of them's gone. This is at the corner of Arlington and Magnolia in Riverside County, California. Now I'll talk a little bit more about this with some road footage or something in the car. We were at breakfast and I said this to Vin the other day and he looked at me and said, you know about this? And I said, well, yeah. And he said he never hardly talked to anybody who knew what the history of the orange tree here is and how vital the orange and the citrus industry was to the growth of Southern California. So this is an important spot. I'll talk more about the details of the car with some road footage. I'm running out of steam. I think Vin is too. So we're gonna part ways here and we'll get on to our next stop. Oh hell, you know the tagline, and we'll see what's next. I'll link to the Wikipedia about this woman right here. Her name is Eliza Tibbetts. She's one of the founders of Riverside, and she is the founder, so to say, of the orange and the citrus industry in California. The long story short, and I'll link to the Wikipedia, but she was able to obtain a Bahia orange tree from Brazil through the Department of Agriculture in Washington, D.C. Now, a bunch of these trees were sent to Florida, but they did not survive. But Eliza managed to get her 2 trees to survive using dishwater to water the trees as they weren't near any type of irrigation yet. Now, the first fruit occurred in 1875 to 1876. These are Washington navel oranges. Between 1870 and 1900, wheat was the single most valuable crop grown in the state. About 1880 is when agriculture started to move away from wheat and to oranges. In 1917, Washington oranges were a $30 million a year crop, which equals $816 million in 2025. By 1933, the modern value of the orange crop would be close to $1.7 billion in money today. In the descript, I'll link to 2 separate Wikipedia articles, one on Eliza and one on the Washington navel orange tree. This is a pretty cool stop. I'm glad we stopped here. So we're going to press on and we'll see what's next. Our next stop of the day is a little detour off of Interstate 215, right south of the 215-15 split, roughly just south of where Glen Helen is, the regional park. But I'm here and I'm going to cut in the film that I shot here last year. This is the intersection where the accident occurred, where Sammy Davis Jr., the great entertainer, lost his eye. And I will link to, and I will cut in my footage from last year, and I will link, I'm almost sure it's Steve from Sidetrack Adventures. He has a vlog from here, and I'll link to that in the descript. So I have new viewers or subs that may not have seen this. It's a short detour. It's just, I don't know, 2 or 3 minutes of bonus footage. But we're going to press on, and we'll see what's next. Good morning, guys and gals. You know, I got out and I forgot to get the date and the time, but you'll see that on the footage, and or I'll text it in. I am at the Dude and I, we're at the corner of the Mother Road, Cajon Boulevard, and Kendall, which is in San Bernardino, California. And you're asking, okay, dude, why are you here? It's not because of the pallets or anything. At this intersection, and I'm going to link to a vlog by a guy I talk about here, Steve from Sidetrack Adventures, who 2 or 3 years ago made about a 3.5-minute vlog talking about this is the location of the accident where Sammy Davis Jr., the great entertainer, lost his eye. And when you watch this, which I'll link to in the descript, one of the comments talked about the 55s had some type of cone-shaped trim piece. And that's what was, I think he said on the horn. And that is allegedly, according to this guy, if I remember right, that is what impaled Sammy's eye. And he also said that the 56s, of which he had one, again, you should read this, didn't have that. And I thought that was real interesting. You know, you always got to take with a grain of salt sometimes, I guess. Not always, maybe, but, you know, and I thought it made a lot of sense. So I'm going to show this just briefly. Kendall and the Mother Road, San Bernardino, California. Sammy Davis accident, lost his eye. This is the spot, and we'll see what's next. Now the left turn right here is on the way to Glen Helen Regional Park, where the campground is. And it turns out the campground's closed indefinitely. I emailed the San Bernardino Regional Parks, and they haven't answered. I'd like to know just why it's closed, and is it forever closed? Well, we're on the Mother Road right here, and I'm going to make a separate little road clip from here to getting on the I-15, and I'm going to post that separately, but we'll see what's next. Our next stop of the day in the wind finds us at, I believe this is the Rainbow Bridge. I was here last year, and I'm going to go ahead and bonus in the footage from last year. But I'm also here after the bonus footage. I'm going to pip in some newer pictures that I got, new to me, of the bridge prior to this one in the same location. So we're going to see that, and we'll see what's next. Our next stop of the day finds us just below the modern California 18 at the Mojave River in Victorville, San Bernardino County, California. Now you saw some of the downtown. If I put it in, I got a bunch of old pictures that hopefully I'll be able to match in. Seems to me that there's a museum here somewhere that Vin has reviewed, and if I remember accurately, I will link to that. But this bridge, God damn it, here we go. I subscribe to a number of historical societies on Facebook, and the Victorville area one had a colorized postcard of a gal standing on this bridge in the 30s or the 40s. And I hadn't heard of the bridge. It's not the Oro Grande Bridge, and I think the postcard has a name for it. I looked this up on Google Maps, and it had a name, but it's not there now. But you know me, I love stuff like this, and I suspect that the bridge has been worked on because it looks to be, it looks to be the best access to this plant, this manufacturing plant. So we're done here, and we'll see what's next. After checking in early and lying down, it's about 6 o'clock, and I am at the famous Outpost Cafe in Hesperia at the intersection of US 395 and Interstate 15 in San Bernardino County, California. Now I'm going to do a separate restaurant review here, and so you're going to see that when you see it. Well, I'm walking back to the locomotive. It's a pretty long day. I'll film, I'll just film a close now. Oh, there we go. God damn, dude. I'm glad that I drove out here to eat. You'll see the restaurant review independent from this vlog. So we're going to close. This is, as always, your host, Joe, Life with Yosef. Thank you for watching. Thank you for subscribing. I'm up over 500 subs now. God love all of you. Thank you for that. So enjoy your day. Peace be with you. Eye on the prize. Head in the game. May Freya show you favor on the hunt. And we'll see you for the next one.